and Pens, it's your girl, LoudPen, CEO of ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. Today's vlog is called K Penny. Welcome back, Shownu! So, for those that don't know, first of all, let me say thanks so much for watching, checking out the Penny Black YouTube channel, and supporting my business, ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. As I mentioned, today's vlog is called K Penny, Welcome Back, Shownu. So now, I just want to give you guys a visual reference for what Shownu looks like. So Shownu is the leader and lead vocalist of MONSTA X. And if you didn't know, MONSTA X is my favorite band of all time, my favorite K-pop band of all time. They're the kings of K-pop. Nobody does K-pop like MONSTA X, which is why I had to shoot a special vlog just to welcome Shownu, their leader, back to K-pop. Thank you, Shownu, for coming back to K-pop to save K-pop. It's been in shambles since you left, except for your 6 brothers holding us down. Because if it was not for Wano, Mina, Kian, Hanwan, Jahuni, and I am, K-pop would have been in shambles without you, bruh. But thank goodness you got 6 little brothers that was holding us down. So now you're back. So now it's time to welcome Shownu back. So let me put this down. I just, again, want to give you guys a visual reference up close and personal for what he looks like. That's obviously him also in the group photo with MONSTA X right there. That's Shownu right there with my finger on him. But again, I wanted to have like the close-up visual of what he looks like. This is not going to be a super duper long video and vlog because I've already said what I wanted to say, which is welcome back, Shownu. But the reason why I wanted to create a special vlog just for Shownu to welcome him back is because, y'all, this young man is so amazing and powerful as a vocalist, as an artist, as a dancer, as the leader of MONSTA X. And in just so many ways, he's just so underrated. And I was like, Shownu is just it. Like, seriously, his vocals are so phenomenal. Like, he's one of the best vocalists I've ever heard. Seriously. He just has true vocal range, like from high to low, from low to high. His voice is beautiful, and he's also an amazing dancer. Like, I mean, he does a lot of the choreography for MONSTA X, and it's just phenomenal watching him dance and move. And then just like as the leader of MONSTA X, like he keeps the group together, you know? And what's powerful about him as the leader of MONSTA X, and it's like, for those that don't know, most K-pop groups, I should say, because not every K-pop group has a leader. But basically what the leader does is they do just that. They kind of like lead the group, you know? So they make sure everybody gets to like rehearsals on time, meetings on time. They make sure everybody's together. They just literally lead the group, you know? So their role is very, very important. And that's what Shownu does in the context of MONSTA X. And the funny thing is, for those that don't know him or MONSTA X that well, he has a very quiet and chill, laid-back personality. So before he left for enlistment, it's like he was like this quiet, strong presence, right? But the second he enlisted and he was no longer in like the promotions and on the albums, it's like you felt the gap. It was like all of a sudden, it was like, where's Shownu? And everybody was like freaking out because, again, he's that quiet, strong presence. So like before he enlisted, even when he's in interviews and promotions, I mean, he doesn't talk a lot because he's such a quiet guy. But again, the second he wasn't even just physically there, like you felt it and you were like, oh my God, where is Shownu? When is he coming back? So, you know, the 2 years without him while he was enlisted were a slow waiting period for Monbebe, which for those that don't know, is fans of MONSTA X, means my baby in French. And another thing that was difficult for Monbebe, the fandom as a whole, was that Shownu has not technically been able to be in anything since like late 2019, early 2020 because of COVID-19 and also this medical issue he had with his eye. So with those two things combined, it's like haven't, you know what I mean? It's like he's been there, but he hasn't been able to be active because again of COVID and the fact that we weren't allowed to do any like live concerts and performances and events for fucking damn near 2-3 years. And then the fact that the situation with his eye, which happened right before he enlisted, so even that last promotion that he was technically supposed to be a part of, which was One of a Kind, he couldn't be a part of. And then right after One of a Kind dropped, which was June of 2021, he enlisted in July of 2021. So it's just kind of been like this, you know. So that's why so many Monbebes were so excited to have him back, you know. Like when he did his YouTube live last week, it was like such a moment and a vibe in Monbebe, like history and herstory. It was just so dope. And then like I remember last week, then at the end of last week that he posted in Fan Cafe, and it was his first post in Fan Cafe, obviously over the last 2 years. And so I just got access as an international fan to the Fan Cafe a few months ago. So for those that don't know, Fan Cafe is an app that K-pop artists use to connect and talk to their fans. It's just another like social media app. But what I like about it is that they post really, really exclusive content in the Fan Cafe. Exclusive photos, posts, videos. You find out whatever they're doing in the Fan Cafe first. So it's like number one, even though as an international fan, it's crazy hard to get access to Fan Cafe because it's all in Korean. So you have to figure out some kind of way to translate it to English or Spanish or whatever language you speak. Then on top of that, there's like this process to get what they call leveled up. And leveled up means that you can access basically all of the posts. But you have to like apply to get leveled up. You have to like be a member of the fan club. The fan club only opens membership up once a year. Then you have to apply. So then you pay to get into the fan club, right? The fan club fee includes, like I said, the being a member of their official fan club. You also get like a membership kit, which is like a bunch of cool exclusive merch. And then you also get access to the full Fan Cafe, and you also get priority access to buying concert tickets at local shows in Korea. So there is some benefits to it. Even if you're an international fan and you know you're never going to go to a local show in Korea, it's still worth it because you'll get that access to the Fan Cafe and be able to get all that exclusive content right there first. And you'll also get that exclusive content right there first. And you also get that cool membership kit. So for MONSTA X, it was worth it because their 7th Monbebe membership kit, which is the first and only time I've joined their official fan club, was so freaking cute. I obsessively still go through that fan club kit all the time to this day. And then also having this exclusive access to the Fan Cafe has been beautiful. Because like I said last week, being able to go into the Fan Cafe for myself and see that Shownu posted was dope instead of seeing somebody else screenshot it and repost it on some other app like YouTube or Reddit, which are sort of some of the other apps that I use. So it was nice to see it right there in person for myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the Welcome Back Shownu vlog. That's pretty much what I have to say. I wanted to formally welcome him back. But I also wanted to tell you guys like who he is, why he's so important to MONSTA X, why he's an icon in the making. I really feel like, real quick, Monbebe, before I end this vlog, I really feel like Shownu's in the lab right now working on a solo project. Like, I feel like he's hungry. He's ready to get back on stage. I feel like that's why he came back so quickly right after coming back from enlistment, because people were saying maybe he'll take a break, maybe he'll go on vacation. But I feel like I said, because he hasn't been able to be active and in person anything really since like late 2019, early 2020, he's itching to get back onto that stage and perform live in front of fans again. And I also believe that too, because as an artist myself, I understand where he's coming from. Like, I couldn't imagine if I had to go like 2 years in the American military and wasn't able to do like vlogs and blog posts. Like, I couldn't imagine, like, I would just have all that pent up energy and I'd just be like, I'm on YouTube again. I'm on my blog again. I'm on ISLP again. You want to buy a t-shirt? You want to buy a book? I'll sign your book. I'll ship out your t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? I would just be so hungry and ready to get back to my blog and my brand and my business, and I feel like he's in the same vibe, because when you're a true artist, you can't live without creating your art. Like, it's just it's a part of you. And I feel like the fact that he hasn't been able to sing live, dance live, connect with fans in that way, he is ready. So I feel like he's in the lab working on a solo project. I also feel this way because based off of the Go. Am I saying the series name correctly? Because it's, even though there's an English version of it, it's really more of a Korean name. But, you know, MONSTA X has this new vlog series that they're doing. And the most recent episode only had Kian and Hungwan. So I felt like that was a little bit of a hint that Kian and Hungwan might enlist at the same time. So I feel like they might enlist at the same time. This is just my Monbebe theories, y'all. Don't take this too seriously. But I think that Hungwan and Kian are going to enlist at the same time because they're the next two members that have to serve and do their mandatory enlistment. And then we know that Jehuni is getting ready to launch his first solo album on May 22nd. We also know that IM is going to launch a new website on May 16th. So I think with the three of them being the members that, well, Shownu's done with his enlistment and Jehuni and IM haven't enlisted yet, will be kind of like holding us down with solo projects. That's what I think. That's my random theories. It's made up. I don't know. But anyways, this vlog has gone on long enough. It's thank you so much to Shownu for coming back to Monbebe safely and healthy. We're so happy to have you back. We can't wait to see what you're gonna do. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Oh, I gotta grab the remote so I can end it actually. Bye, y'all.